Taking a look at some of our Alaska news for Monday morning, September 25th, 2017, we see that flu season has arrived early in Alaska, especially in the northern portion of the state. An exceptionally high number of flu cases confirmed by the Department of Epidemiology, that's the word. An oil spill at Valdez, the terminal there, is apparently a little bigger than they thought. They were first saying, 10 to 20 gallons, and they're saying 20 to 50. Then they were saying 100 to 200. Now they're saying it could be as large as 400 gallons. The cleanup is continuing, and they're continuing to monitor the situation. Thus far, no marine life seems to have been harmed. A body was found under the dock in Unalaska last Sunday, and the police there are asking for the public's assistance. And they're saying basically it's unfortunate. This happens quite often, that bodies are discovered, and most of the time it's unintended death. But we do treat every single body as potential suspicious circumstances. Alaska is allegedly among 21 states that were targets of election hacking by the Russians. The state of Alaska is assuring us that no information was stolen or accessed. It was simply targeted. Governor Walker has proposed a new way of stemming the state budget deficit. He's proposing a 1.5% wage tax. It's actually kind of a hybrid wage tax, head tax, which means that every member of the household that makes money is going to have to pay 1.5% of their wages to the state of Alaska if it passes. It is one of the centerpieces of this fourth special session, which, by the way, the legislators do get paid for, that has been called for October 23rd. At the same time, we are likely to be hearing more about crime reform. You may remember SB 91, which was passed last year. It's only been in effect for not even a year, and people are blaming it for an increase in crime. Now they're talking about repealing it entirely. That repeal won't come until next regular session. However, this special session, they're talking about a fix. It's going to basically put people back in jail for longer for even simple possession of a unallowed plant. In Juneau, city officials are considering giving Indian Point land to a native nonprofit group. This is land that used to belong to the native people in Juneau, and somehow the city and Bureau of Juneau ended up owning it. They're talking about giving it back. And a number of bishops from the Episcopalian Church, Episcopal bishops, came to Alaska and went all over on Saturday, everywhere from Arctic Village to Kalakakit, to Eagle, to Beaver, and right here in the Fairbanks area as well, saying blessings over the land and the people. A number of other stories that we don't have time for today, including the Northwest Passage cruise ship that is not coming next year, the hunter who was arrested for making threats, or the shots that were fired during an SUV chase down in Anchorage. You want details on those stories and more? Become a subscriber at radiofreespeech.com, and I'll send you 30 to 40 minutes of audio news that you can download and your device and listen on your way to work. Once again, that's radiofreespeech.com.